Laugh to keep from crying. That's what got me through. Walked through all the shadows, still God pulled me through. Life hit me with battles, but I made it somehow. Laugh to keep from crying. Look at me now. I came about the struggle with my head held high. Heartbreaks tried to drown me, but I still didn't die. Had pain in my chest, had tears in my eyes, but faith kept me steady, had to learn how to rise. These lessons made me stronger, now the story is mine. Every step, every fall, now I walk in my prime. From the lows to the highs, man, I kept on trying. This the journey, this the truth, laugh to keep from crying. Laugh to keep from crying. That's what got me through. Laugh to keep from crying. Now I'm living proof. Now I'm living proof.
Welcome back to Laugh to Keep From Crying. You're listening to CJanae After Dark. Always remember, I'm doing this to heal, never to hurt. Previously, on the last episode, things got messy. We still had a roof over our heads, but suddenly, there was this family, people we didn't know, moving back in because their situation didn't work out. I won't say much more than that. If you missed the last episode, or honestly the whole season, go check it out and then come right back here. Because just when I thought things had finally settled, they didn't. They just kept going downhill. So today, let's talk about it. Things were tense, actually intense. It was me, my baby girl, my friend, her boyfriend, and now this family. A man, a woman, and from what I can remember, at least 3 or 4 kids. You know how some memories you try to block them out? Yeah, those. At first, it felt like a community. Me, my friend, her boyfriend, we share food, laugh, joke. I go out looking for a job and come back hopeful. But that turned into complete and utter chaos every single day. I come home and any food I had made for me and my daughter, gone. Just gone. I tried saying something once, and all I got back was, well, we're letting y'all live in our place. And then I had to remember, their name was still on the lease. All the power was in their hands. All I knew was this situation had to end. I had to get my baby girl out of there by any means necessary. So I stopped being home. I stayed out all day looking for jobs, stopping by my grandma's, going to my boyfriend's when I could. I stopped using my food stamps wisely, not for groceries anymore, but for sandwiches, corner store food, anything I could eat before I came back, or I could hide in my room. And listen, I'm a nice person, but there's a difference between being nice and letting people take advantage of you. One night, my friend told me she made a pot of spaghetti just for us. I came back, and of course, it was all gone. And all I could do was cry. What was I supposed to do? I didn't have enough money to move. So, I had the hard conversation. I pulled my friend to the side and I said, listen, we can't stay here. What are we supposed to do? And then everything just went quiet. We kind of put the conversation to the side. Bigger fish to fry, right? But to me, it all went together. Then there was him. That man, the looks, the feeling. I thought maybe it was just me until my friend pulled me to the side and asked, "Are you getting weird vibes from him?" And I said, "Absolutely." She told me, "Just be careful if I'm not here. If I'm at work, you need to watch your back." We shared a bathroom, which was disgusting all on its own. So I started waking up early, 4:30, 5, 6 a.m., just so I wouldn't have to run into anyone. One morning around 5 a.m., I thought there was no one up. The living room was quiet. Everyone looked asleep. My baby girl was still out. I went into the bathroom, took a shower, got myself together. I had on a towel. Yeah, that's on me. But everyone was asleep. My room was literally steps away. I walked out, and he was sitting on the couch staring at me. Not just looking, staring, like I was his woman. Inappropriate, wrong. I ran to my room and slammed the door. Later, my friend told me words I still won't repeat on here. She told me that he tried something with her, and then it all made sense. I remembered the time I got out the shower and he stood up walking toward the bathroom. I brushed it off back then, thought maybe he just needed to go. But no. After that, all hell broke loose. Her boyfriend went off. They got into it, and my life felt like it was crawling in slow motion right in front of my eyes. All I knew was this. It was time to go. Me, my baby, my totes, the little bit of stuff I had. My friend said, "We gotta get out of here. These people are crazy. This man tried to hurt me." Her boyfriend said he wasn't staying there anymore, that if that man ever tried anything like that again, it wouldn't end well. So I asked the question I always ask. "Okay, what's the plan?" And that's when she said it. "You can't come back to my mom's house. You have too much stuff, too much baggage. It's just not going to work." And there I was again, me and my baby girl, out of options. So I did the one thing I didn't want to do. I picked up the phone and I called the person where it all started, my aunt. And I said, "Hello? We need to talk. I really need to talk to you." Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you for listening to Laugh to Keep from Crying. Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom before things even think about looking up. And trust me, my stress is far from over. I'll catch you next week for the season finale.
Laugh to keep from crying. Yeah, I made it through. Story got